So what is going on? The world as we know it, each day is changing. It's changing. Something's happening. What's going on? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What about you? This next video here, man, is everyone who watched this footage doesn't have an explanation. Let's check it out.
New at 10, a strange sighting is baffling Hill Country Village. This creature was caught on camera at a North Side neighborhood.
A mystery in her own backyard. A woman finds a creature but has no idea what this thing is.
Oh my God. I was actually sleeping and my boyfriend called me. He said he's looking for the dog and he was like, there's some strange animal in our yard. And I was like, what is it? And he's like, I don't know what it is.
Our world is full of mysteries that are too twisted to be solved.
Dude, that's not a bot, dude. That's not. Go, 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 go.
Footage of alien figures and mythical monsters leave questions on what we know as reality. Get ready to witness incidents that are so bizarre that no one can explain them.
Oh, frick. Oh my God.
A team of Ghostbusters had heard about an abandoned building inhabited by a skinwalker. As they got there and started investigations, their worst nightmares came to life as this creature came rushing on the roof. It moved on all fours and had the creepiest glowing eyes I've ever seen. The skinwalker then got on the very top of the building, as if it was challenging them to move forward. Unfortunately, the video ended abruptly, and we're not sure if the creature came up to the Ghostbusters or not, but I'm pretty sure an encounter like that made them all consider getting a new job.
Oh my God.
Taken over roof. Loud noises from the roof got a bit too annoying for the homeowners, and they decided to check what was going on upstairs. As they came out, they saw this strange thing sitting on the top of the roof. At first, they thought it was a cat, but no feline is supposed to stand on its two feet.
They did not say they thought that was a cat. What type of cat do y'all have walking around the streets of where y'all live at? A cat? You thought that was a cat, fam? Come on now. Come on now. Y'all about made me mad with that one.
Feet like that. A close-up of the video even revealed some eerie features. This was no ordinary thing, as the creature had a huge bulging head, skinny body, and odd movement. Many who saw the video pointed out that this was indeed an alien getting ready to take over their home. Judging by those looks, I'm even convinced about the possibility of an alien invasion. Haunted house.
Oh my God.
This man felt like someone had broken into his house and decided to check who the culprit was. He gathered up some courage and went to check the roof. But all this time, he was fearing it could be a robber. As he got to the stairs, he saw this creature staring right into his soul. Just one look was enough to make him run for his life. The glowing eyes, humanoid structure, and eerie presence indicated that it was an otherworldly being. The homeowner believes that he encountered an alien in his house that day. If I was in his place, I definitely would have gotten the heck out of there. Wrong house. A team of amateur videographers stepped into the dark forests of Oregon to film a famous haunted house in the area. At first, everything seemed normal. The kids were exploring the place, and it had furniture and materials everywhere. Things soon escalated when they started feeling another presence in the area and decided to leave immediately. But it was too late now. Just as they opened a door, this bizarre thing started chasing them away and had a screeching noise. Both the boys safely ran from the place, but they were forever haunted by the creature living in the darkness. Many believed that it was an alien or a skinwalker that had taken over the house.
Or A zombie. A zombie. Like, I don't think we're that far away from a zombie apocalypse. You know what I mean? And I know that might sound crazy. That's okay. That's okay. I don't care what you think I sound like. I hear myself. But that could, I don't know, man. Like, one of these science experiments going wrong, releases something. Now everybody's zombies. You walking around, exploring, trying to find food, open a door. Now you're in a situation.
Alienated house. This man heard suspicious noises coming from his house and decided to check who had broken into his private property. He had cold feet and hands as he moved through the dark space with just his flashlight to lead the way. As he moved further, the homeowner noticed this bizarre creature standing in the corner and instantly ran for his life. Now, if we zoom in on this thing, it's clearly visible that it was not any ordinary intruder. The creature had a huge, bulging head and eerie eyes. It looked like the perfect aliens that we've all heard of. Many believe that this extraterrestrial creature was taking cover in his house to hide from all the other people. Chasing away.
What is that? Dude, that's not a bug, dude. That's not. Dude, go.
In February 2019, a group of friends from Ohio went out for a drive and realized there was something in the dark depths. Just a few moments later, this odd creature started running after them to chase them down.
Dude, that's not a bug, dude. That's not. Dude, go.
It had an unusually thin body and a white skin, which made them wonder that they were tailed by a rake who was hell-bent on taking them over. Yet, they were lucky enough to run away at the right time.
Oh, right there. What is that? Is that a bug? What is that? Dude, that's not a bug, dude. That's not. Go.
Strange intruder. A homeowner felt like someone had broken into his house and went out with his camera to catch the culprit. With pitch black darkness, he really couldn't see what was going on in front of him and could only see through the device. Just a few moments later, this strange thing appeared. It had a humanoid body, but the eyes were glowing, and its skin was definitely not normal. The creature got up as if it was about to lunge at the man. Till now, he had no clue what it was, but many viewers were convinced that a shape-shifting alien had broken into his house, and it was there to stay for a while. Crossing trail.
I don't want no parts of any half-naked being sitting in a tub with no water in it. I'm sorry. That fool is crazy. That fool is probably gonna want to do something to me. Anybody sitting half-naked in a tub, no water in it, in the dark. Yeah, it's gotta be zombie or somebody crazy or it needs to be in the psych ward.
No.
A man decided to go for a walk late at night and soon realized how bad of a decision he had made. He felt like something was watching him from the bushes and even checked there, but there was nothing. Just as he walked a bit further, the culprit revealed itself. This pale white creature came out from the side of the trail and started moving to the other side. Its long body and unnaturally bent back made it clear that it was not something normal. The man was frozen in fear and had no idea what to do. Once he got back to his senses, he started running for his life. But that horrifying scene would haunt him for the rest of his life.
No.
Night terror. In January 2014, a group of friends went on a casual hike through the mountains just for refreshment. But little did they know, they were about to make some of the worst memories of their lives. On their way up, they found an isolated house and thought it would be fun to explore what was inside. At first, everything was fine. Then they started hearing strange sounds. As they got closer to inspect what it really was, the creepy noise increased, and then they saw this creature hiding in the corner.
Turn the light off. Sounds like it's in the corner.
Even though much was not visible, it was still enough to guess that this thing was not normal. Although the boys ran from the scene, this video raised several rumors. Some said it was an alien being hiding in the darkness, while others were skeptical about the video's authenticity.
Turn the light on. Sounds like it's in the corner.
Humanoid creature. This man heard rumors of a humanoid creature being held captive in a Romanian zoo and decided to go check if it was true or not. No one was allowed to bring in their cameras, so he hid it in his hand. And when he stepped in, this creature was enclosed behind bars. After seeing the camera, the creature got furious and tried to chase the man, but he was safe due to the bars. He just couldn't believe that the alien creature was real. When the man uploaded the footage on,
I don't know, part of me wants to say I don't trust it, but there's a small part of me that says, you know, this type of stuff takes place around the world, man. Like, no, you can't put this past anyone. They'll do this, and this could be a possibility. So, yeah, I'm conflicted.
Online as proof of suspicious activities going on behind closed doors. Many had skeptical views, and some even called the video an edit. The authorities from the Romanian zoo stayed quiet on the whole ordeal, only raising suspicion about whether the man was telling the truth. Haunted farms. In June 2023, a local from New York claimed that he had encountered aliens, and surprisingly, he had a video to prove his claims. In the footage, he can be seen walking by some tall fields when this odd face emerges from behind the vegetation. It had this alien-like form that we all have been familiar with since the start of times. The man was completely startled and even ran away. But curiosity got the better of him as he came back to inspect more, and the alien creature was still standing there. I must say, this guy's got nerves of steel for confronting an alien face to face. The creature kept moving while keeping eye contact with the guy, and then it disappeared. Many believe that it was someone in a mask trying to scare him, but the video maker was persistent that it was an actual alien peeking through. This bizarre creature made its appearance from the dark caves and shocked a group of people who had gone there just for an adventurous tour. It almost seemed like a tiny human who'd been living in the dark depths of this mountain for God knows how long. The fact that it even had a luminous head made this sighting even more puzzling. What could it really be? Netizens theorized that it was an ancient cave dweller that had come out to check who was in the area. No definite answers have been found yet. Odd creature.
Oh, freak!
This guy had set up some fences in his backyard and decided to check it out and even record it to be shared online. As he was panning his camera all over the place, he felt like something was moving through the woods. Maybe a cow.
What was that? Is that a cow?
When he got a bit closer to inspect, he got the shock of a lifetime when this thing came rushing towards him. Now, that was clearly not a cow. With its gray skin, eerie movement on all fours, and that speed, it was something otherworldly. The guy ran for his life, and the video ended abruptly, so we can't be sure what happened next. Many viewers believe that he was chased by a rig, and this had to be the clearest evidence of their existence.
Oh, freak!
Living in rocks. These men had heard rumors about an underground facility holding aliens as captives and decided to see for themselves if these claims were true or not. As they moved ahead and picked up a rock, they found this strange creature in the area. It had some of the most bizarre traits, and it was clearly not an animal. After this video was shared online, many even started seeking answers to what goes on beneath the surface, as rumors of illegal experimentation on aliens seems to be true. The authorities, on the other hand, stayed quiet through the whole scenario, only adding to the suspicions.
Aliens, like, that could be people living in caves. Like, that's the question we need to ask ourselves. Do we think there's a population of people that are actually living in caves right now? We need to figure that out.
stalking from dark. A camping trip turned into the most tragic memory for these friends as they noticed something in the dark and started running for their lives. As one of them stopped and turned around to get an idea of what was going on, he saw this horrid creature sitting right outside their camp, as if it was waiting for them to join it. This thing was standing on all fours, but it had a human-like head. Now, it was clearly not a typical wild animal people normally encounter. The campers believed that they were in the presence of an alien creature. Something otherworldly had come to take them with it. They were lucky that they ran away in time. Hybrid creature. I've seen tons of animal videos, but it's kind of hard to figure out what this thing was. The video was captured by a group of tourists who had booked a ride through the jungle for a calming experience. Even their tour guide stopped the car in its place, trying to understand what exactly they were facing. This thing had a snake's tail and upper body of a human. Many ruled out the possibility of this being fake, as the creature was moving around and somehow combing its hair. The tourists believed that they had encountered a mythical creature living in the dark depths of the forest, while others had a tough time accepting these claims. Tall grass. One wrong turn on the highway brought this lady in a deserted area that didn't even have a proper road. She tried to keep driving on the odd trail, hoping to find the highway again, but instead, she was face to face with an otherworldly entity. This creepy creature emerged from the tall grass and started crossing over to the other side.
I don't blame whoever that is at all. I'd have backed up too. I don't know, I might would have rolled over whatever that is first and then backed up out of there. Made sure that thing was down for the count. I ain't playing.
Its eerie existence sent shivers down her spine, and she even started reversing the car, hoping to find an escape. The woman stated that this was actually a skinwalker getting ready for its next target, and that she was lucky to move out of there alive. Roaming in streets. After watching this video, I think I'll be avoiding going for a walk at night. This man ventured out in the streets for unknown reasons, and soon found out how it was the worst decision he had made so far. Just a few moments into his walk, he encountered this strange thing standing right in the middle of the road, and it did not look like any normal animal. This thing seemed to have no upper body, and just the torso of a person. The person who witnessed this scene claimed that it was an extraterrestrial entity visiting our planet. Although there is some skepticism about such claims, there have still been no answers to what exactly he saw that night in the streets. Roadside horror.
Oh, man.
A group of friends from Canada went on a road trip, and one of them started filming a moose on the roadside. Soon, he realized it was not the only thing in that area. This pale white figure was eerily moving in the background, and it seemed to mean some business. Judging by its slender body and the creepy movements, the whole group was sure that this was not a normal human.
Very cool.
They believed that it was a hunched-over demon, waiting for the right moment to make a meal out of the moose. Although there are skeptics who don't believe in such claims, our dense forests can host the most formidable things in the world.
Oh wow! Il mange, il est tout relax. Là.
Je peux voir?
Ben tu le vois, regarde là.
Running away. Filming videos is all fun and games, until you capture an actual mythical monster on your camera. An amateur YouTuber from Australia was filming his way back to his home and captured this strange creature crossing the road. It was moving on all its fours, but had a vaguely humanoid body. Its eerie white color even indicated that this was not some kind of a normal being. The YouTuber, and many who saw the video, believed that he was in the presence of a skinwalker, and he was lucky that it didn't come after him. Creepy animal. Playing hide and seek is all fun, unless some creepy entity joins the team, even without letting anyone know. Just like what happened to these kids. While they were playing, one of them decided to hide in the backyard. There, a strange voice caught his attention, so he signaled his pals to check. Curious, they continued in the dark and came across this strange creature staring right back at them. One look at it was enough to make them run for their lives.
Come to think of it, playing hide and seek back in the day was reckless. Think about it. In the woods, you running and hiding all over the woods and stuff like that. It was real reckless now that I think about it. It wasn't smart. I blame my parents for letting us play it. You know what I mean? Like, hide and seek wasn't the smartest game to be playing like that. We could have easily gotten into something that we couldn't get out of.
Those giant eyes and oval-shaped head indicated that it was an alien. I mean, this is exactly how we've imagined them to be. The kids were persistent on the fact that they had found an alien, and this video was enough to prove they were telling the truth. Hiking through woods. The woods are inhabited by something far more than the wild animals, and one such creature was captured by a group of hikers when they made the wrong choice of venturing into the forest at night. Just as they pointed their torch at this creature, its peculiar features were revealed. The insanely big head, pale skin, and the thin body structure indicated that this was something otherworldly. Those hikers, and many viewers as well, believe it was an alien visiting our planet. Even the governments have admitted to their existence, so there could be a chance of alien life hiding in the dense woods. Unknown man. After hearing news of a mysterious crawling creature in an area near a local park, a sheriff decided to catch the culprit. Just as he got to that place to investigate, he heard the scream from the dark depths, and when he pointed his flashlight, this thing made an appearance. It had full white skin, and this creature seemed to be missing any facial features. The officer quickly ran back to his car, as he did not want to risk getting in trouble. Many believe that it was actually a skinwalker calling him to his demise, and the police did the right thing by running from there. Baby alien. A whistleblower had released this video online, and it had every viewer questioning what the government had been hiding from us. It showed this bizarre creature that had the most otherworldly features anything could have. The dark eyes and scaly body portrayed something far more eerie than the reality. As soon as the video got out, people started pointing out the possibility that this was an alien that visited our world, or perhaps created in the lab by higher-ups. Still, no official answers have come forward, only adding to the mystery of this video. Considering how shady governments can be, who knows what happens behind closed doors? Stalking from woods. In July 2011, a homeowner living deep inside the woods started hearing creepy noises from the dense area just behind his house. One night, he decided to investigate what was causing all the commotion and went out with just a phone and torch, hoping to catch the trespasser. As he moved further, he saw the creature and even heard those shrieking noises again.
My God, what the heck?
And the creature revealed itself. It had a humanoid body, but no clear facial features. The white skin and its horrifying sounds had everyone wondering if a rake was eyeing his house to take over it and get to the man. Till now, nothing's been confirmed about these incidents, and it's still a mystery about who was doing all of these activities. Cryptid. A family had been hearing some creepy noises from the forest just outside their house, and they believed that it was probably a wild animal. Still, when they reviewed this footage from their trail camera, they were stuck in complete shock. This thing was clearly not an animal, or even a normal person. Those glowing eyes, eerie movement, and pale skin was pointing to a far different possibility. Many said that they were being stalked by a rake. These creatures are known to take down people and are not to be messed around with. I don't know if these people did something about the creature captured on the video, but I do hope they moved out. Dark encounter. A trip through the fields of East Texas, USA took an unexpected turn when this bizarre creature came crawling out of the tall grass. Its dark presence and that eerie movement implied that it was most certainly not anything normal. The creature kept on moving towards the cameraman, but he had nerves of steel to stay there and keep filming. The eyewitnesses suggested that this was the
nerves of steel, then he deserve everything he get, fam. Nah, I'm not encouraging stupid behavior. You just gonna stand there until you figure out what that is, and by then it's probably gonna be too late. No, we're not praising stupidity, fam. We're not doing that no more. Why is he standing there? And furthermore, why was he driving down that little dark road, snowy road anyway? No, I don't like it.
Spirit of a person who was lost in these fields and turned into this. The online viewers, on the other hand, had different opinions. Run for life. This is the reason one should not mess with things they don't understand. A casual walk through the area brought forward the most bizarre experience for these friends as they noticed someone standing in the dark with a light. Just as they got a bit closer to inspect, they heard a shrieking scream that made them all run for their lives. I mean, it's not their fault. Anyone would have cold feet in such situations. The reality behind who was lurking in the shadows is still unknown, but it definitely was not something we'd like to know. Werewolf. Looks like werewolves from the legends were indeed living in our forest depths. This driver was amazed yet terrified to witness this beast running at lightning speeds like it owned the road. The size and overall looks of the thing were unlike any normal wolf. I would recommend that if you come across such a thing, just leave it alone. There's no point of losing your race and life to a beast. Glowing eyes. After watching this video, you really won't be going for a night stroll near your house. A group of friends had ventured into the dark depths of the forest, hoping to find something interesting, and they came across something a lot more than that. This pair of eyes emerged from the darkness, indicating that a creature was stalking these visitors with unknown intentions. Now, there is a possibility that this was a wild animal, but getting stalked by even a wild animal can be a hair-raising experience. The eyewitnesses, on the other hand, claim that the height of this creature was far more than any normal creature. Traffic rules. One night, a rather strange creature crossed over the highway in northbound Wessex Way. The cameras captured this entity dashing through the area and moving at unnatural speeds. Although the video quality was quite low, it was still enough to see that the creature captured here was no ordinary animal. This thing was walking on all fours and was far too thin and speedy to be something ordinary. Many even said that it could be an alienated animal that we don't know of, or some sort of otherworldly creature. Still, the mystery behind this footage remains unsolved. Red robes. A fun trip turned into a nightmare for these friends when they took a wrong turn and ended up in the middle of nowhere. Things got even worse when this group of strange people appeared on the trail. They were all in weird red robes and had the same masks on their faces. Now, it's obvious that no normal person would be doing such a thing. After watching the car, they awkwardly moved out of the way and let them pass. The driver had no idea what to do next, and then decided to move away from the scene. No one knows what happened after that, as there was no update from these people. Albino Bigfoot. Shy alien. Installing a trail camera might sound like a good idea, until you come across footage like this. A hunter had set up his camera to capture the beautiful wildlife, and instead filmed this eerie creature peeking out from the corner. Although the video quality was low, it was still enough to see that this thing had no facial features and a black-white body, just as it noticed.
Bump the facial features. Am I the only one seeing this? Seems like his head is thin. It's like it's smushed together, like real thin. I'm wondering if that's the effects of the camera, because it's trying to capture something that's probably a good distance away from it. So maybe that's a malfunction of the camera. But it looks to me like that Joker head is paper thin.
That a camera was pointed in its direction, the creature went back into the darkness to hide from it. Tall ghost. In May 2024, some homeowners were shocked to see the footage their security camera had captured. It was someone carelessly moving near their porch, but this was not an ordinary intruder. The creature had inhumanely long and skinny arms and was crawling on all fours. Even its movement through the grass was unsettling in different ways. At first, they thought it could be some drunk person who didn't know what they were doing, but it still didn't justify their eerily skinny body structure. Many viewers proposed that it was a skinwalker transforming into a human, but such claims were never proven, leaving this video as a mystery. Unusual beach. Long, creepy teeth and serpent-like bodies. Now that sounds like the perfect Nessie description. A group of beachgoers had a rather peculiar encounter with ocean dwellers who looked more like mythical monsters. These people stayed in the area and filmed the creatures in disbelief, as even they could not properly comprehend what they were looking at. These beasts stayed for a while and eventually made their way back to the deeper waters. But that left all the viewers questioning what we still don't know about our oceans. Crawling on skin. Here's a video that will make you feel like something crawling on your back. This homeowner felt like some sort of alien animal had invaded their home, as this thing was clinging to the corners. I must say, they've got a heart of steel to touch it. Just some stimuli made the creature go haywire, and it was swirling all over the place. Seeking answers, this person uploaded the video online, but didn't get many answers. Some were calling it an extraterrestrial demon, while others proposed it could be a type of mold slime. Whatever the case was, I know I probably would have left my home if I'd seen this. Alien creature. If you're scared of centipedes, here's something that'll take your sleep away. The video was shared online anonymously and had everyone scared for their lives. This horrid thing was several meters long and had dozens of legs, just casually walking in the open ground like it was a normal thing. Who knew our world had crazy creatures like this one? Some viewers were scared for life, while others believed that it was made from AI just to prank people. Do you think such monsters could exist in real life? Sasquatch home. A trail camera captured one of the most unusual sights one could imagine. Amidst the tall trees, this giant figure was manhandling a huge tree like it weighed nothing. This was no ordinary animal. It had an unusually tall height, hairy structure, and the strength of a Superman. The people who installed these cameras had received quite some rumors about a Bigfoot living in the area, and they believed that this video was evidence of their existence. Although there are speculations about these claims, this video paints a whole new picture for every viewer. Road monster.
La bestia.
Driving through a remote road brought forward the most nightmarish scenes for these people, as they saw a strange creature seemingly sucking up life from a person. Its shape and form was not clearly visible, which made it look like this thing was some sort of a ghost. The eyewitnesses were so scared that they just didn't know what to do.
So let me ask y'all this question. Y'all going to help that man or what? I got to know, y'all going to help him or what? He down. You don't know if he done or not. He look like he need help. Are you going to save him or are you waiting? I might have to wait, fam, or go get somebody more qualified and trained than me.
Ahí lo tiene, Naomi.
After a while, the video was uploaded to the internet by an anonymous person, and it sparked a debate online. Some claim that it could be an otherworldly being, while others were persistent on the fact that it was the work of CGI. Otherworldly predator. A casual drive through the area resulted in the most shocking finding for these people when one of them came running from the dark. As the car moved further, its lights revealed this strange creature lying in the middle of the trail. This thing didn't seem to have any proper shape or form, yet it still created a haunting scenario for these friends. Stuck in awe and shock, they simply didn't know what to do as they tried to figure out what they were looking at. The video ended abruptly, leaving everyone wondering what lives in our forests. It's time for today's open discussion. Locals in Nigeria had gathered around a house after hearing rumors about an otherworldly creature sitting on top of the roof. At first, they were not ready to believe that this was real, but they saw this thing with their own eyes. It had a human body and the head of an animal, almost like this was a hybrid created after some sort of a lab experiment. Soon, the whole area was echoing with rumors about alien invasion and the end of humanity, but these were never confirmed. The creature was never seen again in the area, but left dozens of questions for eyewitnesses and viewers. Countless civilizations have existed on the planet over the course of history that we never knew of. Among them included the giants that remained buried for thousands of years and is now slowly unraveling. So let's watch.